When God has a promise, I can be sure that it will be fulfilled. When God promises you something, He gives you a promise, you have no doubt that this promise will be fulfilled. But one thing is necessary for you to keep in mind. What's your part? What do you have to do for God's promise to be fulfilled? There are many people who have promises of God in their lives, but they have not yet been fulfilled, perhaps because they have not done something that is extremely necessary and that we are going to learn about today. So stay until the end of this video, listen to this sermon until the end so that you understand once and for all what is necessary for God's promises to be fulfilled in your life, because I guarantee you, God has promises for your life. So you need to learn how these promises will be fulfilled in your life. If you are new to the channel, welcome, feel free. I ask you to please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Every other day, powerful messages have come out here on the channel. You can take a look, check the messages, because I'm sure that through this channel God will speak to you, because we are here committed to preaching the true gospel as He really is, and not to teach you anything, but to teach you the truth that frees you, that transforms you, and that completely changes your life. And look what it says in Joshua chapter 3, verse 5. Joshua was about to lead the people across the Jordan, and he gave direction to the people. Inspired by God, in verse 5, it says, "People, sanctify yourselves because tomorrow the Lord will do wonders among you." Just look at the direction that Joshua, inspired, directed by God, is speaking of, sanctify yourselves. In other words, because tomorrow the Lord will do it. If the Lord will do it tomorrow, then sanctify yourselves today. My brother, what God promised is already ready. There will be enemies that you will have to face. There are struggles and problems that we will face that will truly be bigger than us. But pay close attention, if it is not possible for you, it is possible for God. If you are facing struggles, problems that are bigger than you, don't worry, just have God with you, because God is bigger than. And He will empower you and fight this war, this battle together with you. God, He doesn't miscalculate. If He brought you here, if He promised you, you can be sure that He already has the tools for you to win and He will deliver it to you. But what is the cause of miracles? Joshua is saying, sanctification. Sanctify yourselves today. My brother. Sanctification plays a fundamental role in your life and in mine. Sanctification is one of the greatest secrets for God's promises to be fulfilled in your life, for your life to truly be a blessed life. Pay close attention, God doesn't have the worst for you. God doesn't have anything for you. You are His child. He has the best. You just need to follow the path. You need to understand that it won't happen anyway. The first thing is God promises you, He has already promised. Now you need the second, which is what? Sanctification. Sanctification. First, the Lord has to see in you. He has to look from above and see that you are separating yourself, because to sanctify means to separate. So sanctification means to separate yourself to God. When you separate yourself for God, how? Setting aside time to pray, setting aside time to meditate, setting aside time to worship God, to talk about God. When you sanctify yourself, my brother, and God sees you from above, He sees that you are preparing yourself, He sees that you are really putting yourself in the right position. The world is lost, but Jesus is the way. My brother, don't keep murmuring, don't keep complaining. No matter the situation, like Paul and Silas did. Praise. It's hard. Are the enemies many? Are they big? Are they bigger than you? Praise. Love it. Seek the Lord. Talk to God. Sanctify yourself. Second, sanctification precedes honor. If the Lord does, no. First I'll do it. Today you make the decision to change. It's tomorrow. The Lord works wonders. It's what least people are doing. They are wanting God to do everything first, and that's not how it works. He has already promised you, He has already told you, He has already shown you that He has something for your life, that He has great things to deliver to you. All you have to do is examine His words in the Scriptures and you will see how much God has for your life. But you also need to examine the Scriptures and understand that sanctification is necessary. It depends more on you than on God, brother, because God wants to bless you, my sister. Woman of God, He wants to bless you, but you need to sanctify yourself. It is not possible that we have time for so many things, to talk to people all day long, to spend time on our cell phones, on social media, to work, to eat and not have time for God. That, my brother, is what will make a difference in your life. This is what will change your story, what will take you out of this captivity. That's what will make the difference. And third, sanctification, it will provoke the manifestation of God. If sin attracts the wrath of God, sanctification will attract blessings. When you sanctify yourself, my brother, you are attracting like a magnet, attracting God's blessings into your life. God, He hid the greatest riches of this land, beneath the earth, and the spiritual ones within us. So, when you sanctify yourself, you are attracting God's blessings, you are causing the manifestation of God's power in your life. Your future depends on your present. If today you don't prepare, if today you don't sanctify yourself, tomorrow nothing will happen in your life. Our life is a plantation, my brother. Our life is constant preparation. You must always be preparing to live what God has for you. You must always be planting so that tomorrow you have something to harvest. If a farmer stops planting, there is no point in him thinking that in a while he will go to the field and he will have the harvest. He goes to the garden and will have the harvest. It's no use. He needs to plant. He needs to go out there and plant the seed. Hebrews 12:14 will tell us to strive to live in peace with all people and in sanctification, without which no one will see the Lord. If you don't sanctify yourself, you don't see the Lord. You don't see Him acting in your life, Him acting in your home, Him acting in your work, Him acting in your sentimental life. He acting in your married life, He will not act, you will not see the Lord acting. Why? Because it is not sanctified, because it is not separated. Look at the importance of sanctification, look at the importance that sanctification has in our lives, my brother. Sanctify yourself, separate yourself, go against the grain of this world, create the habit of always praying, create the habit of always meditating on the Word, create the habit of praising God, create the habit of sanctifying yourself. You can't go an entire day without setting aside time for God. Everything in life needs preparation. You won't pass a public exam if you don't prepare. You won't graduate from college if you don't study and prepare. You won't get the best job, the promotion if you don't prepare. My brother, you won't be able to have a good relationship, a great family if you don't prepare yourself. Everything needs preparation. And sanctification prepares you to receive the blessings that God has for your life. So this is God's message for your life today, my brother. You have promises from God in your life. There are many promises that He will fulfill in your life as long as you sanctify yourself, as long as you separate yourself, just as you are here at this moment. This moment you are being instructed. When you enter this channel to hear a word, you are sanctifying yourself, you are coming to seek direction from God, you are spending time with God and He is talking to you, He is strengthening you, and you may even face struggles, you may even face problems bigger than you, but you will never face a problem, an enemy, a fight that is bigger than God. God is never bigger than everything, He has all the power, He has all the capacity. It has all the tools you need to defeat whatever your enemies are. Sanctify yourself today, because tomorrow the Lord will do wonders, because tomorrow miracles will happen in your life. Once again I ask you, if you are not subscribed to this channel, subscribe and stay connected to always receive the messages that will come out on this channel, because I guarantee you, my brother, that it will be the genuine gospel. Is true. The gospel, as a matter of fact, teaches you, instructs you and prepares you to live everything that God has for your life. So that on this earth you can live the way God wants, achieving everything God has for you, having a happy life, a blessed life, a dignified life, an honorable life. So subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next message. Feel free to comment. Share your experience with us. God bless you.